Slacktivism is a portmanteau of the words slacker and activism. The word is usually considered a pejorative term that describes feel-good measures in support of an issue or social cause that have little physical or practical effect other than to make the person doing it feel satisfied that they have contributed. So as you can see, I'm going to be talking about slacktivism today. I don't usually make these kinds of videos, but I've been seeing a lot of it in social media, and it just really bothers me. If you need an example of what slacktivism looks like in social media, you've definitely seen things on Facebook or whatever that say copy and paste this and post it on your status if you know someone who has been touched by cancer, or pick a month and a day and in your favorite color and post this as your profile picture and blah 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 for some sort of awareness for whatever. Now, let me just say, I'm just going to be talking more about the cancer. That's the only thing that has touched me directly. But there are slacktivists for all kinds of social justice issues. Racism, classism, sexism, any kind of ism, it's everywhere. But I'm not going to be addressing that as much. A reason I bring this up is because I want to emphasize that there are ways to contribute to a cause that don't require money. You don't need to be donating all your money, because I understand that it's not feasible for most people, including myself. I mean, I'm a grad student. I live in New York City. Like I have to be conscious of how I spend my money, but I can be a little more flexible and a little more mindful with how I spend my time. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do to be more impactful, and I hope that these can help you. If you want to gain more awareness about other types of cancer other than breast cancer awareness, because we know that's very popular, but we don't see a lot of stuff. We don't see things turning pink or whatever color on other months that are for other cancers. If you want to educate yourself more on that, then learn the signs and symptoms of more common cancers. Share this knowledge with your friends and family. Encourage them to stop smoking. Encourage them to go to their annual checkups. If they have problems, get it checked out. Those of you who have been following me for a while probably know that I didn't know I had cancer until I was in surgery. Because I had this lump in my neck. I didn't know I had 8 other tumors. I didn't know any of it because I dismissed it all, and I'm very glad that I found that out, obviously. So there are so many little things that you can do to actually contribute to cancer awareness if that's what you're after. Instead of spending money, you can donate your time, you can participate in events, you can volunteer to work at events, or you can donate. You can do a little fundraising here and there for walks and any kind of fundraiser for things like cancer, all cancers. You have American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. They also have lots of breast cancer foundation walks and stuff like that. You have the Light the Night walk with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. There's a walk for Crohn's and colitis. There are events for muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, any disease you can think of that affects a lot of people, that requires a lot of money for research and for treatment for people that are affected by it. They need your help. So if you're willing and able, then go ahead and do it. And while I'm on that note, Be the Match registry is also something huge. If you, your friends or family are part of an ethnic background that is not white European, if you are Asian, Hispanic, or Latino, Black, Middle Eastern, if you fall into any of these ethnic groups and you are willing and able and you don't have any religious restrictions that would keep you from doing it, you should encourage them to sign up to be a donor on Be the Match, because right now the majority of the donor registry is white, and there are a lot of people who are not white who are affected by blood cancers like leukemia, lymphoma, and they need a donor that most closely matches their ethnic background. So I know that was a lot of information, and I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but this is just something that has been really on my mind lately, and I want you all to know your life's work doesn't have to be full-time activism, but if you want if you want to make a change, instead of, you know, posting something on your Facebook that makes you feel better, you can, sure, you can post that thing on Facebook that makes you feel better, but actually go out and do something. I mean, it's one thing to be aware of a problem, and it's another thing to act on it, you know, and I feel like that applies to so much more than just breast cancer or cancer awareness or this kind of awareness or that kind of awareness. It applies to, like, life. So if you've listened to my entire rant, I really appreciate it. Stay healthy, stay aware, stay in school. Signing off.